Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question, we are taking this up from the topic of limits. And if I talk about the question that is given to us here, the question tells me that a function f of x is x cubed sine of 1 over x, where x is not equals to 0, and that function becomes 0 when x is 0. The question is asking me to find whether the double derivative of that function at x equals to 0 becomes 0, whether double derivative of the function at x equals to 0 becomes 1. Third, it says double derivative of the function at 2 over pi at x equals 2 over pi basically becomes 24 minus pi square over 2 pi, or the last one says the double derivative of that function at x equals to 2 over pi would become 12 minus pi square over 2 pi. Let's figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. So let's see the first part. If I have a function f of x, which is given to me x cubed sine of 1 over x. If I find the first derivative of this function, so f dash of x. So if I find the first derivative, I can just apply the product rule, u into v, because there are two functions. So I can just do u into derivative of v, which is cos of 1 over x, into derivative of 1 over x, which is negative 1 over x squared, plus sine of 1 over x into derivative of x cube, which is 3x squared. So I have my first derivative with me, and if I try to solve it, x cube and minus 1 over x square cancels. I have x cos 1 over x plus 3x square sine 1 over x. So we have this with me. Now, further, if I try to solve this, let's see what I get here. So the double derivative, if I find for this function, I get from here. So before finding the double derivative of this function f dash of x, first thing we need to note here is that minus sign was also present. So it basically makes it minus x cos 1 by x. Now if I find the double derivative of the same function, minus is already out. Now if I find the derivative u times v, I get u as it is. Derivative of this would become minus sine of 1 over x into derivative of 1 over x, which is negative 1 over x squared, plus cos of 1 over x as it is. The derivative of x is just 1, plus 3. Using the product rule again, I get x squared cos of 1 over x into derivative of that, which is minus 1 over x squared, plus sine of 1 over x as it is, derivative of x squared, which is 2x. So we get this entire thing. Now, double derivative, if I find for the function f of x, I get minus and minus and minus. So basically it becomes minus x over x squared sine of 1 over x minus cos of 1 over x plus 3 minus, so x square and x square cancel, so plus 3 times minus cos of 1 over x, and this next one would become plus 3 into 2x, so 6x sine of 1 over x. So we have this. Now double derivative, if I find f double dash of x, what do I have? For sine 1 of x, sine of 1 over x, basically it becomes 6x minus 1x, because there's x and x cancels. Now for cos, if I see, both of them are negative. So minus cos 1 over x minus 3 cos of 1 over x, that will make it minus 4 cos of 1 x. So we have this double derivative. Now here, if I put f double dash of 0, it will have sine 1 over 0, cos 1 over 0. And already if you see the first derivative, only if you put x as 0 here, this will not be defined because it becomes sine of 1 over x, cos of 1 over x. So since f dash of 0 is not defined, f double dash of 0 will also be not defined there, right? And if I put double derivative at x equals to 0 is not defined, so these two options are out. Now the only two options left with me is to put x as 2 over pi. So let's put f double dash as 2 over pi. So if I put x as 2 over pi, here I get sine of 1 over 2 over pi. So that makes it sine of pi over 2. 6 2 over pi minus 1 over 2 over pi. So that will again become pi over 2, because it's 1 over some fraction which will basically get inverted, minus 4 times cos of 1 over 2 over pi, which is pi over 2 again. So cos pi over 2 is 0. So this entire thing becomes 0. Sine of pi over 2 is 1. And this becomes 12 over pi minus pi over 2. So from here, what do I get as 12 times 2, 24, minus pi times pi, pi squared, divided by pi times 2, 2 pi. So I get the correct answer for this question, that the function or the double derivative of the function at x equals 2 over pi becomes 24 minus pi square over 2 pi. So it is 24 minus pi square over 2 pi, which is option C. So C becomes the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions on limits. So we just found the two derivatives. Once I got the two derivatives, I just put x as 2 over pi. So that gave me the answer for the question, and that basically matches with option C. So C becomes the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic. And we're going to continue our series of questions on JEE Maths. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do like the videos as well. Do subscribe to my channel and share this channel with your friends as well who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE. So they can also take the benefit from these questions that we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.